Hello, babes. I know it has been a minute since I've been on the channel doing a reading, but here I am. Today I am at a market and I have some downtime, so I decided to pull one of the decks, actually two of the decks. I decided to pull one of the decks and see what Spirit has for us. I will pray and then we'll get into it. Dear Divine, thank you so much for your peace, your love, your protection, the ways that you provide for us on a daily. I ask that I am a clear channel and a clear vessel for any messages that need to come through for our collective here. With so much love in our hearts, clarity in our minds, and gratitude on our lips, we say thank you. So, let's see what's tea. Move this to the side, make sure y'all can see. So we have Virgo Digest. The number up here represents the house in astrology that this energy rules over. So Virgo rules over the 6th house. Midheaven, this number doesn't relate to a house, but midheaven. And then we have Pallas Athena, think. So let me sit with this energy for a little bit and I'll come back with some clarifiers because I'm working with a very tight space and I'm outside, so I don't want to just let the video run. So yeah, give me a second. All right, moon babes, I'm back. Okay, so right off the bat, I'm seeing some motifs that I'm seeing are number 6 and then the number 3 and 3 is 6. Let's see, 6 and 3 is 9. So yeah, just 3s and 6s seem to be important. 3s for me represent the Trinity, the Father, Son, Holy Spirit. It also represents like divinity in terms of like action. Another message that I'm getting just off rip with these cards is Virgo Digest. So yes, Virgo rules our digestive system and our nervous system, I believe. But the 6th house in astrology talks specifically about your daily routine, how you do things, how you organize, how you structure your daily life. With Midheaven and Pinnacle, or Midheaven and Pallas Athena being here, if you are struggling to see results from your efforts, like Spirit is saying that you need to get down to the nitty-gritty and figure out like a routine, you need some structure, you need some order in your life. With Midheaven being here, I would recommend you specifically looking at your Midheaven placement to see any specific individual messages for you, since this is a collective reading on the internet. I can't go into specifics for individuals, but the midheaven specifically, I don't know if y'all can see, but there's like a little ant on the table. Ants to me spiritually signify like the need for diligence, and I feel like that flows perfectly with what I was just saying about like needing to find structure and organization so that you can flourish in the way that you want. And I'm specifically saying flourish because if you look at this card here, there's so much like golden colors and it looks regal, it looks majestic, it looks royal, like it's not shabby. And so I feel like that's the penultimate goal for everyone in this life, regardless of, you know, what industry you're working in or whatever. Like everyone is striving to put their best foot forward and to get the results that they want, right? And so what I'm getting here is that once you figure out your routine, once you tweak, make some minor adjustments, pay attention to the details, like you'll see the results that you want. When it comes to Pallas Athena thing, I'm specifically thinking of like Mercury or mercurial energy, which is funny again because we have Virgo here. And Virgo is co-ruled by the planet Mercury, which is all about thinking and communication. I feel like there's also this need to be very clear about what it is that you want, what your goals are, and how you want to move forward. Like there's just this need to be more decisive and more attentive to the areas that you want to see the results in. So like you can't really complain about, let's just take it from the vantage point of money or career, finances, whatever. Like you can't complain about not having any money if you're just sitting at home watching Judge Judy all day. You can't complain about not having money if you aren't applying yourselves and in terms of doing things that you know are going to be fruitful, in terms of like learning a new skill, brushing up your resume, applying, cold calling people, things of that nature. Like if you're not taking any action and it's not calculated action, then you can't really complain about not having results, right? I was about to say something and I lost my train of thought. Let's move on. So we do have a couple court cards out here. We have the King of Cups in reverse, clarifying Virgo energy. So Virgos can often be criticized for being a little too robotic and too like analytical of things. With King of Cups being in reverse, clarifying this card, I feel like, again, there's this need for you to communicate better, like what it is that you're needing, wanting, or desiring from a situation, specifically within yourself. The King of Cups is a masculine figure who knows how to express himself and his emotions without being disastrous. So yes, you're pissed off, or yes, your feelings are hurt, but can you express that in a way that doesn't cause further damage? That's the key. With the Devil in reverse here, clarifying Midheaven Pentacle, I feel like this is, again, reiterating that energy of like you needing to be decisive about what it is that you're desiring and being more diligent. So don't be afraid because you see that this is literally the Devil. The Devil can represent Capricorn energy. The 10th house is ruled by Capricorn, so that house is going to give you an idea of like how you seek money and your public reputation. With the Devil being in reverse, I feel like this is, again, another message for you to the phrase "the devil is in the details" just came to me. So yeah, there's a need for you to get more specific on the details of a situation. I'm not sure how this fits for everyone, but for an example, I had this market today. I knew that I was going to come and I was going to read tarot. I knew I was going to have my books and my sage and, you know, whatever else I have a part of my setup. I knew that this market was coming up, so to prepare for the market, I made a list of everything that I would need, from my actual physical items that I'm selling to decor pieces, as well as a tent to, you know, provide shade from the sun, a table to display the items. For my books specifically, I have like these little props so that the books can be displayed properly. Like, the devil is in the details, and the devil is not like a bad thing in this reading. It's just urging you to get more specific about what it is that you're needing, what it is that you're desiring for your outcome. Like, that's what's going to make you prosperous, I just heard, but that's what's going to push you to the next level, is when you get more decisive and more detailed about what it is that you're needing and wanting. We have more earth energy on the board. So again, I mentioned the devil being Capricorn energy. We have Virgo here, and then we have the Page and Queen of Pentacles. So yeah, there's definitely some sort of maturity that's coming in for you. And I definitely see you going from this Page to the Queen. Like, once you figure out what it is that you're needing and how you need to get there, like, yes, I get the sense of a plan, but I'm really just saying like really fine details that need to be ironed out. Like, you really need to think, ponder, consider these details so that you go from desiring this thing that's in the Pages, not even in his hands. Like, if you look really closely, like, this pentacle is not like in his hands. He's like, it's like floating above his hands, right? But this Queen, she has it in her hands. It's in her lap. And as you see, he's standing, she's sitting. So in order for you to go from this energy of like constantly desiring and chasing things, or wanting to call something in and not seeing the results, for you to go from this energy to this energy of like sitting pretty and being paid and pretty, you definitely need to think and pay attention to the details. So that's what I'm seeing for this reading. I hope that it resonated. If you would like to book a personal reading or learn more about me and the channel, all the information that you'll need is going to be in the description box down below. I thank you so much for spending time with me, and I'll see you in the next reading. Love you so much. Ciao.